and I will be taking over this session again today. Today we've got quite another interesting topic, and today's topic is, what will you do if you are rejected in a job interview? So first of all, I'd like to hear about you. Can you introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day? And then I'd like you to tell me, what would you do if you are rejected in a job interview? And also, added to that, would it matter what kind of job it is, and what kind of job do you think it might be? So let's start off with Arush. Arush, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My
Arush? Okay, Arush, can you please... Arush, you're having problems with the internet. Yes.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes, but it's a bit funny, but try. Let's try.
No, can you hear me? I've switched off my camera.
Yes, try and switch off your camera. It might work.
Now, can you hear me?
It's a bit better, yes.
Yes, so first I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock, then I got ready for my classes. No, first I woke up in the morning at 7 o'clock. I was in train because yesterday at night I was coming back to Kolkata. So in the morning I woke up at 7 o'clock. Then we were waiting to reach to the station. Then when we reach the station, then we book a SUV.
Yes, Arush? Arush? Okay, I guess we've lost Arush. So Navya, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day? I'll get back to Arush later. Oh, you can't unmute yourself. Veena, can you please unmute Navya? Oh, Arush, can you unmute Navya, please?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm unmuted.
Okay, so Navya, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. My name is Navya Karwal. I study in class 7 in Calcutta, and my day was good as today, like this week, exams were over. So my exams are again to be continued from next week. So today I just took a break. So I just rested and I just chilled in the bed, nothing else.
Okay, very good, Navya. And can you tell me a bit now, what would you do? So if you are rejected in a job interview, and first of all, what job do you think it might be?
I actually want to get job in the Amazon company for the computering, but yeah, so that's the job I really want to get. And if I get rejected, I'm not going to think that it's because of me, because sometimes it's the company's policy that some of my things not match their things, that if I not may know the program stuff, or if I don't know if my tickets are in computer are not good, so that also may the reason they might not hire me. So I will just take a break for some time, and then I will again send a resume and go for interview in other jobs.
Okay, so you wouldn't go for the same job, you would go for another position, another different kind of thing.
Yes, ma'am.
I see. Okay. And Navya,
yes,
what job would you imagine this to be? What job would you imagine it to be?
Ma'am, the Amazon job where they where they keep all the information of everyone. I want that job because Amazon every single day Amazon at least gets 20 or 30,000 deals every day. So that's a very busy job, and it's also something that I'm very interested in. Or else I also want to have a job in calling company, the ones who sell out commercials and everything, but they don't get rejected. So I want that job too.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Thank you very much, Navya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so next we have Arush. Arush,
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
try? Yeah, you can try again. Okay, so introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day.
My name is Arush Kumar. I study in class 4F. My public school, City, Kolkata. And my favorite hobby is playing, singing, and dancing. Thank you.
Okay, very good. And what did you do with your day? You said you were traveling.
First I woke up in the morning. Yesterday in the night at 10 o'clock, I sat on. I was in my train. Then after that I spent the night inside in train. After that, in the morning at 7 a.m. I woke up. Then I was I was just wearing my jacket. After that, we reached the station. Then from station, we just booked a cab online, Uber or Ola. After that, we took a SUV, and then I reached home by SUV. Then I came back. Then I was in my house till 3 o'clock. I was playing. Then from 4 to 5, I was studying with my grandmother. She was teaching me some on India essays and everything. And
Okay.
after that, I joined 6:30, 7:30 online classes. Then I joined. Then I was playing for some time. I joined class 9.
Arush?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. You're back. Okay, so Arush, can you tell us what would you do if you get rejected from a job interview?
Ma'am, if I'm rejected from a job, then after that, if I rejected, like the interviewer rejected my job, so I will ask the feedback first from the interviewer. Then after that, I will ask the feedbacks. Then I will note it down. Then I will discuss those things with my family and friends. After that, I will keep remember if I will go for next interview. So then uh, I will find a new job. If I will not get a new job, so I will make my hard work. I will find some jobs. Thank you.
Very good, very good. Okay, next we have Kushi. Kushi, can you please introduce yourself and tell us
Thank
a
you,
bit
ma'am.
about your day? Thank you, thank you. Kushi. Kushi. Hi, Kushi. Kushi? Oh dear. Audio settings. Not allowed me to unmute. Oh, Arush, can you please allow Kushi to unmute himself, please? Thank
Good
you.
evening.
Sorry. So Arush, can you Kushi, can you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. I am Kushi Jaswani from class 11. I am from
Very good.
Kota, Uttar Pradesh, India. My day was as usual. I was preparing for my exams. Today was holiday. Today was my health is not good.
Oh, that's not good. I'm sorry to hear.
I was suffering from headache. I mean, so much headache in my head
Mm-hmm.
or body pain due to
Mm-hmm.
vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
I take rest and then I went for my classes, physics class
Mm-hmm.
and maths class. Then I came and take some rest. Then I research on my topic. Then I join my
Mm-hmm.
class.
Excellent. Very good. Are you feeling a bit better now?
Yes, I am feeling better.
Good. Excellent. Okay, so can you tell me now what would you do if you were rejected from a job interview? Kushi? Kushi? What's happened now? Arush, please unmute him if you muted him again. Kushi?
Hello.
Okay, you're back. Okay, so can you tell
Yes, ma'am.
me
I will keep on trying my best.
mhm,
If I rejected in a job interview,
mhm,
I
okay,
want I will ask for my feedback
mhm,
so I cannot do mistake again
mhm,
and keep on trying again and again.
okay, very good, excellent. And would you apply for the same job or would you apply for different positions? Kushi?
नहीं हो
Kushi?
Yes, ma'am. I was again muted.
Okay, so can you tell me, would you apply for the same job or different positions?
I will apply for different position or I will apply for different position.
Okay. Okay, good, excellent. So now that you imagine that you have just been rejected, okay, and I want you to think of what areas are you going to work on to be accepted in your next interview. Okay, so think about what skills or areas are you going to work on for your next interview. Okay. So let's start with Navya. Navya, can you tell me what areas or skills are you going to work on for your next interview?
Yes, ma'am. The skills or the areas I'm going to work on for my next interview will be body language. There's one thing about interviews that the interviewers always always observe the body language who they are taking the interview on. They will always see that if we are fidgeting or if we are always sweating or if we are being way too overconfident or if we are being not interested at all. So that's something that I will work on. I will always try to look straight and look them in the eye and tell them that yes, I'm capable for this job. And I will say etiquette. Sometimes interviews, like sometimes people give the interviews are sometimes so rude or sometimes so quiet that the interviewers are fed up of them. That is also why they don't give the interviews. So I will try to remain quiet and just answer the questions whatever they ask, not something extra, not something less. And the third thing I'm going to work on is my professionalism. I won't take calls when someone is calling me during my interview, or I won't suddenly tell about a family matter that is not needed. So I think these are the areas that I will work on for my next interview.
Okay, very good. Next we have Arush. Arush, can you tell us what areas would you work on for your next interview? Arush. Arush. Arush.
Yes, ma'am.
What areas would you work on for your next interview?
Which areas?
Mm-hmm.
Communication.
Okay, anything else?
No.
No? Okay. And why communication? Why do you think you need to work on communication specifically and not anything else?
Because if you don't work on communication, so you will only know the mother tongue. You will not know Spanish, English, and lots of languages.
Okay. Okay. Arush, don't leave, stay here. And Kushi. Kushi, what about you? What areas would you work on for your next interview?
I will try to more confident because sometimes I get very nervous about any kind of interview or any kind of speech.
Okay. Okay. So you've told me what you will do if you get rejected from a job interview. Now, what I would like you to do is I would like you to have a little role play. Okay, so Arush, for example, Arush.
Yes, ma'am.
Navya is going to reject you from the first job interview, but then you are going, so you are going to tell me after when Navya rejects you, you are going to tell me, I am now going to work on this. Okay, so Navya is going to reject you from the interview, and then you are going to tell me what you're going to work on and how you're going to behave and how is it affecting you. Okay, so let's try it. Arush and Navya.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Navya?
Yes, ma'am. What will I say?
So you are going to reject Arush from a job interview, okay? You're going to reject him.
Arush Kumar, you're rejected for this job. You're not capable for this job.
How does that make you feel, Arush?
Sad.
Okay, so how are you going to, what are you going to do now? How are you going to act?
Now I'm gonna ask from the interviewer that what was the reasons that you are not keeping me, that you are not
Choosing me
choosing me in the job.
for the job. Okay. Okay, very good. And Navya, what would you say to that?
I will say that you are very distracted, you don't pay attention, and your skills are not really advanced to what we work for. So even if it will make you learn, it will take a lot of time. So that's why we won't hire you.
Okay, good. So what are you going to do about that, Arush?
I'm gonna find so I have got the reason, so I'm gonna note down. After that, I will discuss with my family and friends. After that, I will keep in my mind those feedbacks. Then I will go to the second interview of Navya's.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Arush.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so now, Kushi, you are going to reject Navya.
Okay. Navya, you are rejected from this job interview.
Okay.
Okay.
So how does it feel hearing that, Navya?
I feel a bit heavy thing on my shoulders because I expected that this job will be my job. So I'm feeling that what will I do next?
Okay, very good. And so how do you think you are going to react now to it? What are you going to do?
I'm gonna like ask what did I do wrong because I need to work on that so that I don't mess up my other interviews and don't get a job. So secondly, I'm going to work on that field a lot so that I never ever miss any of that in type of interview.
Okay, very good. Excellent. Okay. And next, I'd like...
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Navya. And Arush,
Yes.
now, can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
reject Kushi, Arush? Can you reject Kushi?
Yes. You are rejected, Khushi Jaswani, from this job.
Okay. And Kushi, how does that make you feel?
It feels so sad.
Okay. And what are you going to do now?
I will work on my. I will ask. I will ask what's wrong in my interview.
So
Okay.
the reasons are that you are not paying attention and you are not doing the work. You're doing half it. You're doing half. You're not completing it. And then the third reason is that you are also not like some of your files I have seen that you have not completed. So you were
Okay.
rejected from this job. So
Okay, very good. And Kushi, what are you going to work on then? What are you going to do after what he told you?
I will work on my skills.
Okay, very good. Which skills are you going to work on?
I will pay attention, like he said.
Okay, very good. And last but not least, we have Sanjana, who's just joined. Sanjana?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Sanjana. Can you please introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sanjana. I'm from Tamil Nadu, Perambalur. I'm studying 7th standard. RVB Metric Higher Secondary School. My school in Thurayu. My hobbies are drawing, painting, and reading books. Thank you.
Very good. Excellent. And what did you do today, Sanjana?
Ma'am, all the day itself, I today also wake up in 6 o'clock and I went to school. I came my home and I do my homework and I join your class, ma'am.
Okay, very good. And can you tell me, what would you do if you are rejected from a job interview?
Ma'am, first I think, first I feel little sad and I think that what the mistake I do. And I do some mistakes, like I'm in nervous and I'm tell the wrong answer. That like first I think that what mistake I do.
Okay. Will you ask maybe why, rather than think about what you could have done wrong?
I'm asking to me what the mistake you do. That like I think, and after I correct that mistakes and I set the good answers to next interview.
Okay, very good. And Ayush, hi Ayush.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And Ayush? No, Ayush just left. Okay, so hello, Sonny. Hi, Sonny. Hello, Sonny.
Ma'am, she's connecting to the audio.
Fantastic, thank you. Hi, Sonny.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. Sonny, can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us what would you do if you're rejected from a job interview?
Yes, ma'am. First of all, sorry for joining late because today I have a little bit network issue. So,
That's all right.
yes, ma'am. My name is Soni Haswani. I am from Satna MP. I am post-graduated. I am taking tuition classes at my home. If I talk about today day, it was a really tidy day for me. And now I'm moving for today's question. So if I am rejected for a job interview, so I find out what I'm doing my mistake in a job interview, and trying to improve it. And once again, I tried. How many times a person get rejected means? One time, two time, or three times. One day they can accept me and they saw my qualification, they saw my efforts, then they also accept me and give me a chance to uh, to show my efforts. And I would like to say that if a person can get rejected, so they need an experience. Because of experience, they earn. If a person gets rejected, so no need to feel that I am upset. How can I deal now? So there is a first point is if we reject, so we earn experience, and for the next time we remind that we can't do mistake again. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. And what skills do you think you would work on after a job interview? If you had to be rejected, what skills would you work on?
Ma'am, first of all, I improve my little bit communication skill because I have a little bit problem in that. And on the secondly, if I make any mistake, so I would practice again and again, and again of again start appearing for the interview, and again I trying I given my best.
Okay, very good. And would you try for the same position or would you try for different positions or
No,
with different
no, no.
companies?
I try for same position because that
Same
position
position.
rejected me. So I would like to try for same position because I want that position.
Okay. And would you try with the same company or with a different company?
No, no, for a same company, for the
Wow,
same.
determined. Excellent. Very
Thank you.
good. Okay, guys. So today we've had quite an exciting session, I think, with many things happening. And I gave you a few role plays to see what you would do if you were rejected, and maybe to even experience a bit of that rejection and how you would feel. I am really, really pleased with the work that you've done today. So well done. And thank you for joining this session. And I look forward to seeing you again next week. So have a great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Thank you, guys.
To you,
Thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye.